Hello again, Dominic Trophy. Welcome to another video, and this time it's to something Doctor Who related, so yay! I'm very glad that I bet a lot of people will be glad as well. And this topic involving Doctor Who is actually something recently about with Paul McGann, and he actually did state in a few articles in a few days ago that he'd love to come back, and do more episodes. Which, honestly, I'd love to see that happen. I'd flipping love to see the Eighth Doctor, return us on screen again, which would be amazing. Now, for those that don't know, obviously, Paul McGann, the Eighth Doctor, he started in the 1996 television film. Now, that film was originally a backdoor pilot to revive Doctor Who after it was cancelled in 1989. And unfortunately, the film pretty much flopped in America and Canada, and they didn't really want to do anything with it. But over in the United Kingdom, it was a commercial hit. It was so successful. Because obviously Doctor Who was successful in England. So around that time, they were planning to do a series, but obviously nothing happened, during the late 90s. And obviously, the mid-90s, 2005, they brought, Doctor Who back, obviously with Christopher Eccleston. And obviously, there wasn't really much for the Eighth Doctor on screen, and people always, wondered for years, could Paul McGann return? Could we get the Eighth Doctor's regeneration scene and all this stuff? And, we did in 2013 with the Night of the Doctor, which was a 50th anniversary prequel. And with that, it brought Paul McGann back as the Eighth Doctor, and we finally got his regeneration scene, which was flipping amazing to see, the great, like Paul McGann as people call him, return on screen, because most people always wanted him to come back, and I think for many years, the Eighth Doctor was always seen a bit like the odd one out, because, obviously you had, all the Doctors, to the Eighth Doctor, the Eighth Doctor, and then in 2005 with the Ninth Doctor, the regeneration to the 10th. And that was it at that point, and then obviously into the 11th. And obviously for many years people always thought that, because of the fact, the 8th Doctor never got regeneration scene, and that, because of all that, he wasn't part of the continuity. A lot of people said that, but he is. And it was so amazing when we got the regeneration scene, of his Doctor, because it was something that the fans and himself really hoped for many years. And that's just what made it happen, and it was just amazing. Now, on to the question, would I personally see the Eighth Doctor return? Flipping yes. I'd love to see the Eighth Doctor return, because after we saw the mini episode with him, people were doing petitions and all this stuff, and asking the BBC, could Paul McGann come back? And I think fans even personally asked Paul McGann himself, said, would you actually come back into Doctor Who? And he said yes. Because for a long time it's been a big part of his life. And for something this amazing, I'd love to see him come back. I know over the years I've done a few videos on this, on my channel, saying, could Paul McGann come back? Could we get an Eighth Doctor mini-sode or mini-series? And honestly, I'd love to see it actually happen. I think he's a tremendous actor, and even though we only got 2 episodes with him on screen, he shined in those. He really, really did. But you've also got to understand he's done other, Doctor Who stuff, like, for example, he's done, audio stories of Doctor Who, audio series and stuff. The Eighth Doctor's been in novels, he's had a few series in that, as well as comic book series, that's the thing. And, it's just amazing for an actor for an incarnation and an actor that had so much little to do with Doctor Who, and I think it'd be amazing to see it. Now, also, being in 2016, is actually the 20th anniversary of the television film. As I said, 20 years since he first began, which is pretty cool, thinking 20 years back, May 1996, it's just gone so quick, and I think now would actually be the time, to create something, and do it, think about it, Paul McGann, as I said, he's recently reflecting over the 20 years he's been doing Doctor Who, which is, you know, insane but crazy. You know, 20 years, it's just amazing to think that. And I definitely do think the actor deserves it. I think for all little he got on screen, he definitely deserves it. It's just amazing. But to also think about that, he has basically been doing Doctor Who for 20 years, because obviously he had the television film, and then there was a short, you know, period in between. Obviously, in 1997 they were doing novels. You know, the BBC were doing novels of the Eighth Doctor from 1997 to 2005. Though also you had the comic book strips, which actually started, I think it was June, July, I'm not entirely sure, 1996. That lasted until 2005 as well. And, you know, it's just amazing to think that. It's just flipping amazing. And then also you had the audio stories, which actually began in 2001. And, you know, sorry about that. Paul McGann started doing Doctor Who audios, you know, as his Doctor in 2001. And he's basically still doing them now. You know, that's the thing. And it's amazing to see that the Eighth Doctor is still basically living. Even when I say he's still basically current, he's still, you know, basically current, if you want to think that, which is amazing. And it's great to see, you know, something like this happen in Doctor Who, and it would just be so amazing, you know, for the actor. I think for the actor, for the, you know, for the Eighth Doctor, and for the fans of the programme, you know, that's the thing. Because a lot of people like the Eighth Doctor, and I think he's a very underrated Doctor, because of how it is, because, you know, it's like most people, they might say, well, okay, the thing is that most people don't really count him as a Doctor, because you've got the classic series, which had the 1st to the 7th, you had the new series, which had the 9th to the 12th, and then you've got the 8th Doctor in between, and a lot of people really don't count him as that. And I think that's a real shame, because he's basically a good actor. If you watch the television film, a lot of people give it so much backslash. It's an absolute amazing story. Watch that, watch the Night of the Doctor, and you'll just be blown. It really, really is. Obviously, I will definitely get into the audio stories, because I've always heard a lot of things people like about it. But the thing is, it's definitely, you know, worth listening to, worth reading to, worth reading, and definitely worth watching. It might have only had 2 episodes, but I still think in those 2 episodes he has done so much than any other incarnation. That's a bias, but I'm just saying that's my opinion, but I'm just saying. And, you know, it's just amazing. It'd be great to see this happen. Please let this happen. You've got to think about it though. May 2016, the television film, 20th anniversary. Just think about it. Well, I'd just like to say thank you very much for watching, and catch up on my upcoming videos. See you later. Bye.